Hello, and welcome to another episode of Science Talks by UNU-EHS. My name is Austin. I'm sitting here with Aidin Niamir from the Zenkenberg Institute, and we're here to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence in ecosystems and biodiversity. So my first question to you would be, how can artificial intelligence slow down the rate of global change, especially in terms of nature? I think at this moment in time, so many things in the world are changing, and nature is one of those places where things are going on very rapidly.
Thanks, Austin, for the question. I believe artificial intelligence offers us a unique opportunity with the tools, with the advances in technology. It's a very important tool in our toolbox to understand and monitor better the status of nature. And by understanding and monitoring the status of nature, then we can plan accordingly and also decide on an informed way, like an evidence-based, informed decisions. So I believe that artificial intelligence will and is bringing a lot of opportunity for us. But since we are dealing with nature, and nature is not like a physical phenomena that we only deal with numbers, we also need to approach AI in a way that its understanding is applicable and understandable for all human beings. We are dealing, when we talk with nature, human being is part of the nature. So we cannot look at AI as a silver bullet that solves everything. We have always human in the equation. So when we approach AI, we should use that in a way that it's understandable and applicable by human beings.
That's definitely, it needs to be, it's also a part of the fast-paced change, AI itself. So we need to be able to grasp it and slow it down for ourselves in a way that is digestible and understandable, and we can work together to sort of roll it out. My next question then would be, how can AI support sort of global frameworks like the biodiversity framework? How can it support that and achieve its objectives?
Yeah, this is a very timely question, actually, Austin. Later this year, at the end of this year in Cali, in Colombia, we hope that CBD, Convention on Biological Diversity, will adopt the recommendation of SBSTA, its technical scientific body, on indicators underlying the monitoring framework. As you mentioned, we have now Global Biodiversity Framework. This Global Biodiversity Framework has its own monitoring framework. And this monitoring framework is built on series of indicators to measure the progress towards the goals and targets. And what AI, specifically in this context, can support us is to provide or offer us, utilize and harness more data to monitor the status of the Earth, the status of the globe, the status of the nature, and to let us use more reliable, accurate, on time data to satisfy our indicators. And then based on indicators, we correct the path and hopefully we reach the targets and goals.
Okay, wow. And then my last question then, it sort of builds on this in a way. We have expert panels that the UN uses, which are very important for us to understand sort of the changes that are happening in our world, say, for instance, climate change or biodiversity change, as we're talking about. How can artificial intelligence helps maybe, how can that be integrated in the work of, say, the IPBES or IPCC? And maybe how can that be brought forth with them?
Yeah, you are pointing a very important aspect of application of artificial intelligence, and I'm intentionally saying artificial intelligence and not AI to not oversimplify the word. It's artificial, and another component is intelligence. Now, we would like to apply that in an intergovernmental platform. Of course, in some aspects, in technology aspects, in the companies, in business, they might dive into the technology and get the most out of that. But when we are dealing with a global policy, when we are dealing with a global understanding of what is happening and intergovernmental platforms, then things should be slowed down in a way that is understandable, in a way that it's already trustable. And so we we should wait to have also institutional understanding of what's happening. And at this stage, as long as AI is a tool, is a technology tool, we use it extensively in our assessments, in our understanding. But at the end of the day, it's experts, it's human, it's people, it's parties, governance that decide to what extent they adopt this. That's why maybe you sometimes feel that there is a hesitation, there is a concern of not diving into the world of AI, into intergovernmental policy platform, which in my personal view, is a very, very wise decision to do that and to slow down the pace of adopting technology in a way that we do not lose control of that technology.
That's a good point. As we alluded to at the top of this, things are moving fast, so we need to gather a footing, and we proceed not slightly with concern or hesitation, but we move as we deem is necessary. So cool. Well, I think we'll end it there, and appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Exactly. No, it was wonderful to speak with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.